Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. Dad's here, and we are in Old Buckenham, and we have with us the Just Flight Piper Aero 3, Turbo Aero 3. And I'll tell you, the more I fly this plane, the more I like it. Couple little things, but honestly, this pretty much checks all the boxes on my list. So let's jump in and get this thing started. So we'll go ahead and just, let's see, give her three, 4 with the primer, and let's see how she starts. And we have an engine. So here's our flight plan. We have starting in Old Buckenham, and we're heading to Turweston. 250 degrees, 83.9 miles, roughly 84 miles. And we are in Flight Sim Update 2. System Update 2. Let's get this thing in the air. We'll go back. And let's go here. Let's back things off a little. So I've got my heading set to 250 degrees. Let's get our brake off. And let's get this thing in the air. This is Old Buckenham, and it's a new airport by Burning Blue Design. And if you're a GA aircraft guy like me, piston guy, this is the airport for you. These guys build small to medium GA, general aviation airports that absolutely rock. So let's get this thing turned around. Your flaps. Before we do that, let's go ahead and let's get our RPMs down to right about there. And let's see, we're on both. Go to left, a little drop. Okay, let's go to right, just a little drop, about 70 RPM. Let's get them back to both, and it should come right back up to 21, which it does. Okay, with that, let's get this thing in the air. I'm going to put this on traffic. And that way we don't run into anybody. Beautiful day in May here in Great Britain. Trims it set at 1.5 degrees up. coming up. Get our flaps up. And let's get in the cockpit and get her hit. So Sim Update 2 solves a lot of problems, I'll tell you. Let's get things down. Get our manifold pressure down. Get our props down to RPMs down to 2400. Really don't need to adjust our mixture, but let's just bring it down a little bit. We're about 1,000 feet above the ground, and let's get our heading right. She is a lovely plane. She is great to fly. But one of the things we don't see anymore is the snags and the stutters. Look outside real quick. So we're at 1,000 feet above the ground. Things look pretty darn good here in the English countryside. We're in the Fens, East Anglia, where it's flat as a pancake. So I like this plane, I really do. Nice interior. The fact that it has the TDS GTN 750Xi, all the more. This thing hooks up to Navigraph, but like I do, and let me show you real quick, I go in and just added this flight plan on my own. Just add a waypoint, put them in there. You can also add it by editing in this screen. It's one of those things that usually best done on the ground. You don't want to get distracted in the air. So they cleaned up the stuttering. It starts great. They've added allow third-party aircraft to get into the career mode. Growing up in a Piper family, I'm the third generation pilot, and my grandfather had a Cherokee 6, my dad had a Cherokee 235. It's like I'm gonna have to buy a Cherokee before the day's out. Take a look at our trim here real quick. Okay. Maybe a little bit, not much. Beautiful day to fly. And folks, here we are coming right over the Silverstone Circuit, the race course. Let's take a look at it from the outside and see how we're 1,000 feet above it, maybe a little less, but let's take a look at it. This is stock. This is not an add-on. Certainly looks like a race course. From 1,000 feet above, it looks pretty good. This is all default, so now let's get this thing ready to put it on the ground. Let's get our mixture up. Full rate.
500.
And let's get our fuel pump on. Get our landing lights on. Let's get her up to a good approach. And it should be Turweston off to our starboard side here. Okay, we got our altitude now. Ah, there it is. We'll come in on the left. Okay. Let's drop our gear. Probably a little high, but
Pull up. Pull up.
yeah,
Pull up.
I didn't know it was coming.
Sync rate.
There we go. Now give it a little more gas. One thing you want to watch with this plane is if you drop all your power, your nose will drop. And we kind of went long. That's okay though. We greased it. Bring our flaps up. And there we go, folks. I want to thank you for coming along with us. Please hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button. It makes all the difference in the world. It really does. And what a lovely airfield Turweston is. It really rocks. And I want to thank you again for coming. Let's pull in and see how this thing looks in 2024. Well, it looks pretty darn good. There's the burning blue corporate Cessna. Yeah. Get that one Cessna tail dragger to act like a trail dragger like this one does. our left. And with that said, folks, thanks a bunch again. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again real soon. This is Dad out.